is I want to be a billionaire. I'm going to give you guys my secret. When I first got started, I had zero confidence, zero belief in myself, zero motivation. It's not just these things, it's also decisions that you're going to make in your life. One day I sat down, I spoke to a guy, I call this guy White Jay. He said something to me that was very, very impactful. He told me, Junior, if you don't believe in yourself, believe in the fact that I believe in you. Changed my life forever. So then I started going back out, trying different things. And you know what? Because it was my pattern, it was my habit to start something and then quit. Start something and then quit. Start something and then quit. How much time passes and no accomplishments are done, right? Because every time you start, you stop. You start, you stop. So one day I asked, I don't know how I figured this out. There's a book called What Would Lincoln Do? And that concept, right? I don't know where I heard it from, how I got it, but that concept changed everything for my life. And that is something that I've been doing secretly behind the scenes. That is my secret sauce. So the next time I did something, you know what I asked? What would Jay do? What would White Jay do? White Jay would do this. You know why? I stopped believing my thoughts. I stopped believing my belief systems. And this is why I say you cannot read a book by yourself. You should be reading a book with other people to have broader perspectives, because you're only going to do what you know how to do. And if you're already failing, guess what you're going to do? More failures. But like we just covered, success brings more success. Abraham Lincoln created success. What would Abe do? Abraham Lincoln would do something successful, yes or no? So now I'm tapping into something called infinite intelligence, which is a conversation for another day. So now I'm tapping into something called infinite intelligence. I'm not thinking as if it's Junior, because Junior is not successful as yet. I'm thinking as White Jay. And I built on top of White Jay until I found somebody else that could inspire me and motivate me. So when I pretty much bumped into Russell Brunson, and I used Russell Brunson for the longest time. What would Russell Brunson do? I've sat down and I've said that so many times. So many times. What would Russell Brunson do? And now this has gotten me, again, success creates more success. I'm not thinking as myself. I'm not thinking as the person that was that smoker or whatever the case is. I'm not thinking as that person. I'm thinking as this new person. So I'm not only, like, my physical body is here, but my mind is of Russell Brunson. So right now, what I'm trying to do is I want to be a billionaire. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I feel like I want to be a billionaire. I don't have a frame of reference for it. I don't know where to start. I don't know a roadmap. I don't have a timeline. I don't know anything about being a billionaire. And you guys can use this for small things, small little things. For instance, the other day when I was in Arizona, I went to sleep at like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning because I was working on something. And before I went to sleep, I seen a video of Russell talking about how he does hard things. Like in the morning, he does all the hard things first thing in the morning. So I went to sleep at like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning watching that video. And it was 6 o'clock in the morning when I had to wake up because I heard that there was an opportunity for something. An opportunity for me to learn something privately. But I had to be up at 6 o'clock in the morning. I went to bed at 3 o'clock. My alarm went off at 5:55, 5:50, something like that. You want me to tell you guys what I said? I said to myself, what would Russell Brunson do right now? I'm tired. I don't want to get up. You know what I asked myself? What would Russell Brunson do? By me asking myself that question, what do you think I did? Yeah, Heather, I got the f*** up. I got up. But it's not just these things, these little things like that, guys. It's also decisions that you're going to make in your life. Like, there's so many different use cases for this stuff. I want you guys to start using it. The other day, someone called me, was like, hey, Junior, we can give you some free stuff, blah, 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 blah. You just have to go to, like, a timeshare presentation. I was just like, Man, it. Why not? All right, sure, cool. All right, I can spend an hour of my time, get some work done, and just like go to the presentation, pretend that I'm listening, and just be there. And then you know what happened? I asked myself another question. What would Elon Musk do? You think Elon Musk would go there? Yes or no? So do you think I went there? Absolutely not. Infinite intelligence, guys. Right? We have our own patterns, we have our own habits, but we know what we should or should not be doing based off of following or asking the question, what would that person do? Elise mentioned that she did this today. She had a little adventure today. I'm not going to stress on the adventure, but it was an annoying adventure. When she reached to wherever she had to go, they would not give her what she wanted. And she traveled. She wasted 4 hours doing it. If you know me, can anyone tell me no? Yes or no? If you know me personally, is there any way that anyone in their right mind could tell me no? Like, bro, there is no no's. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I don't even care who the hell, what it is. Like, there's always a yes for me, personally. Like, everyone always tells me yes. Like, that's how I've always lived. Like, it's hard. I mean, I don't know. I think it's hard as hell to tell me no because for me, it's always a yes. And Evelise said, she texted it to me. Well, she did something that I technically wouldn't have necessarily have done. But when they told her, no, we can't let you in, she asked herself, what would Junior do? Would Junior turn around and go back home? Or would Junior figure something out? You know what she did? She figured the thing out. This is how powerful that exercise is. So I want you guys to start thinking. And you guys can use me. I'm happy for you guys to use me. I'm honored, in fact, if you guys would want to use me. What would Junior do? What would Junior do? The next time you're doing something that you know you're not really supposed to be doing, what would Junior do? The next time you're having a difficulty with something, what would Junior do? What would Junior say? The next time you're in a negotiation and you don't know what would Junior say? How would Junior respond?